Shalom. Welcome to Beginning Hebrew with Rabbi Ahuva Zaches. This is the first video in our series, which is geared towards adult learners who would like to learn Hebrew from scratch. Children may enjoy learning from these videos as well, but they are geared primarily towards adults. We're going to begin our Hebrew learning with one of the most distinct looking Hebrew letters. This Hebrew letter is called Lamed. It makes the same sound as the English letter L. Look for a moment at the passage in Hebrew. It has a number of Lameds in this Hebrew passage. Can you find all 14 of them? Now notice all the Lameds that are highlighted. Were you able to find them all? If not, it's okay. If you watch this video a few times, you'll get better and better at recognizing the letters more quickly. Just so you know, most of the dots and lines above and below the letters are vowels, like A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y, R in English. So when you look at the Hebrew passage, you can see the dots and lines above and below the first passage. But if you look at the passage below, notice how the same Hebrew words look without the vowels. The dots that you still see are either part of the consonant vowels or another grammatical dot called a dagesh, which you will learn about more later. One of the most important things to know about Hebrew is that it is read in the opposite direction of the English language. In other words, it is read from right to left. If you look at the Hebrew passage, you'll see that there's more text on the right side than on the left side. That will be a hint sometimes that Hebrew is read from right to left. So we'll continue our Hebrew learning by learning a vowel. And as we mentioned below, or previously, a vowel is often a dot or line above or below a letter. One dot below the letter makes an E sound, as in the word li. This E vowel is called chirik. Can you say chirik? Now, if you have two dots below the letter, that makes an A sound, as in the word lay. This vowel is called tsere. Can you say tsere? Good. So we have chirik, E, tsere, A. Chirik, one dot, tsere, two dots. Let's practice reading these sounds. Remember, Hebrew goes from right to left, and we've learned the letter lamed, which makes an L sound, the vowel chirik, the one dot that makes an E sound, and tsere, the two dots that makes an A sound. Let's look at line 1. I'll read the first line with you. So first we have lamed plus chirik, li, li. The first word is li. Second word, li, li again. And third word, li. Now we have a different vowel in the fourth word in line 1. And again, we're going from right to left. Li, a, lay. Li, a, lay. And the sixth word in line 1, lay. Now try to read line 2 on your own. Line 2 should sound like li, lay, li, lay, li, lay. Now try line 3 on your own. Line 3 should sound like lay, lay, li, li, lay, li. And now try reading line 4 on your own. Line 4, we have 2 consonants in some of the words. So line 4 should sound like lail, second word li, third word li lay, and final word li li. I recommend going over, you can pause the video and go over and rewind until you feel comfortable with each letter and vowel sound. For those of you who feel ready to move on, we continue with the next Hebrew letter, which is called kuf. It makes the same sound as the English letter K. If you look at this Hebrew passage, can you find the kuf? There are 6 different kufs in this passage. Now you can see all 6 of them highlighted. Were you able to find them all? If not, you'll get better. Keep practicing. Let's continue by practicing how to pronounce these sounds. So remember again that Hebrew is read from right to left. Kuf makes the same sound as K. 1 dot is a chirik, which makes an E sound. 2 dots is called sereh, and it makes an A sound. So you have kuf, chirik, and sereh. Let's look at line 1. Can sound it out. K, E, first word. Ki, second word. Ki. And now you practice the rest of line 1 on your own. The rest of line 1 should sound like K, K, ki, ki. Now try reading line 2 on your own. Line 2 should sound like ki, 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 K, ki, K. Try line 3. Line 3 should sound like K, K, ki, K, K, ki. And finally, line 4, again we have 2 consonants in some of the words. Try it yourself. Line 4 should sound like K, ki, K, ki. And now we learn a new vowel sound. So we've already learned 1 dot makes an E sound, 2 dots makes an A sound, and 3 dots makes an E sound, as in the word let or cattle, right? E. This E vowel is called segol. So let's review these 3 vowels and the 2 consonants we've learned so far. Remember that Hebrew is read from left to right. So the consonants we've learned are lamed, which sounds like an L, kuf, which sounds like a K. Then we have chirik, E, sereh, A, and segol, E. Let's practice reading line 1. You try first, and remember this is the very first word has our new vowel, segol, which makes an E sound. So try line 1. Line 1 should sound like ke, ki, ki, k, k. Now read line 2. We have a letter that we learned earlier. Line 2 should sound like le, li, le. Line 3, we combine the two consonants with various vowel patterns. Try line 3 on your own. Line 3 should sound like kel, kelly, kele. And finally, try line 4. Line 4 should sound like leek, lake, cake. And finally, we're learning another Hebrew letter called tav. Tav makes the same sound as the English letter T. Here we have another Hebrew passage with 7 tavs. Can you find them all? Now we see all of the tavs highlighted. You can go back and find them later if there were any that you missed. And we continue with some practice, reviewing all 3 vowels and all 3 consonants that we've learned today. We have lamed makes an L sound, kuf makes a K sound, tav makes a T sound, and 3 vowels, chirik, E, sere, A, and segol, E. So we'll practice reading. To review the new letter tav, try reading line 1 on your own. Line 1 should sound like T, te, T, te, T, te. Try line 2. Line 2 should sound like te, T, te, te, T. Try line 3. Line 3 should sound like tel, teal, tail, leket. And finally, line 4. You try. Line 4 should sound like Kate, tail, telly, Kelly. Kol hakavod. Great job! You've learned so much Hebrew already. Today you've learned, first, to read Hebrew from right to left, which is the opposite direction of English. Second, that Hebrew vowels usually go above or below Hebrew consonants. 3, you've learned the letter lamed. 4, you've learned the letter kuf. 5, you've learned the letter tav. You've learned 3 consonants today. 6, you've learned the E vowel, chirik, the 1 dot that makes an E sound. 7, the A vowel, sere, with the 2 dots. And finally, you learned the vowel segol, the E vowel with 3 dots. Great job! I recommend reviewing this video between 2 and 5 times until you feel completely comfortable with the material. Once you feel comfortable with the material, move on to the second video.